Hello and welcome to the community event presentation. I am Andrea Clark, a district educator, and I am glad to see so many people here. I hope you enjoy the presentation and the many stations throughout our event. In Station 1 for Universal Design for Learning, Universal Design for Learning will include various means of representation for the attendees. There will be video stations for people to view UDL in action, pamphlets, and books, students of all ages to help direct them, manipulative toys to fidget with across the table. Educators will be able to discuss UDL and answer any questions. There will be different levels of presentation space, so some can sit while they learn. Second, let me make the screen bigger for you. There you go. And others can stand depending on their preference, making the station as universal as possible with presentation items, colors, levels, and sounds makes the station accessible to more attendees while also demonstrating UDL. Universal Design for Learning is about anticipating and predicting barriers that students in the class may have in participating and engaging in the learning process. By taking a proactive approach to instructional design, teachers can address these barriers before they come up. The fundamental guidelines of UDL are representation, expression, and engagement. Allowing students multiple means of receiving instruction, conveying what they have learned, and allowing freedom in trying various ways to enhance engagement helps create learning opportunities. UDL is not about tailoring or modifying a lesson for any one student or group of students, but about creating a safe, engaging, and inclusive environment for all students. The A3 model's three-phase developmental cycle to transition from inaccessible design to universally accessible format demonstrates the importance of UDL across grades. During the advocacy phase, educators raise awareness of inequity and highlight the need for system change to respond to the needs of individuals with disabilities. The next phase is accommodation. This is where environments and materials are modified and made accessible, but inequality remains due to delays, special efforts, and particular locations. This phase shows that changes can happen to make learning more accessible for all. The final phase is accessibility. This is where the goal of universal design in that the majority of instructional materials are universally designed, therefore drastically limiting the number of accommodations needed. As you can see, the three phases build upon each other. The teacher notices inequity, teachers make changes to make it better, teachers realize the goal of UDL that anticipates barriers and proactively designs instruction for them. UDL pertains to all the student population from pre-K through 12th grade, as all students come from different backgrounds. All students have their own life experiences, learning styles, and abilities they bring with them the first time they walk through the school's front door. UDL anticipates all of the differences and makes the learning environment equitable and safe for all. By following UDL guidelines, students can access and engage in all opportunities for learning provided in the classroom, playground, gym, art studios, etc. Reevaluation of curriculum, physical environment, and relationships of teachers, children, families, and community needs to occur. They are creating inclusivity for all students by utilizing UDL, differentiated instruction, and technology. To demonstrate UDL in action, I will incorporate video into the station. The video UDL at a glance will be shown along with what is UDL, which defines the differences between UDL and differentiated instruction. There will be an audio station for those who would rather listen to UDL information instead of reading the literature. The literature on the table will be about UDL, its principles, and statistics about how UDL helps students grow and learn. The impact of Universal Design for Learning has on teaching and learning for pre-K through 12th grade students is that students can reach more students by that teachers can reach more students by recognizing differences and proactively planning for them. By giving students universal access to text and media, value is added to instruction along with accessibility. Giving students choices allows greater access and fosters engagement. Incorporating UDL principles enhances learning by providing differentiated learning opportunities. UDL serves as the umbrella framework that guides learning environment and materials in flexible ways and offers a variety of options for learners to comprehend information, demonstrate their knowledge and skills, and be motivated to learn. All students are not alike. Knowing this, we can differentiate instruction to give students various options for taking in instruction and demonstrating what they learned. Attendees can interact with the station by using the audio center to listen to stories of UDL in action. They can also view the videos set up for them, browse the literature and books on the table, or speak to students and teachers about universal design for learning. Okay, Station 2. Our mission statement is to educate and empower students to achieve 21st century skills to compete in the workforce of tomorrow. We believe in proactive lesson planning, creating a safe, inclusive learning environment, and that all students can excel. Our goals are to identify and provide technology to assist students' achievement, enhance motivation and foster critical thinking skills, make education accessible to all, and focus on the process, not the content. Here you'll see a list of the different courses and program offerings. We have courses for grades pre-K through 12th grade and for CTE programs. We're going to focus on One Classroom, technology education for grades 9 through 12. The key subjects and 21st century themes are global awareness, using 21st century skills to understand and address global issues, financial, economic, business, and entrepreneurial literacy. We'll use entrepreneurial skills to enhance workplace productivity and career options. Learning and innovation skills used will be creativity and innovation. Elaborate, refine, analyze, and evaluate their ideas to improve maximum creative efforts. We will also learn to work creatively with others, be open and responsive to new and diverse perspectives, incorporate group input and feedback into the work. Information, media, and technology skills that will be learned are information literacy, the ability to evaluate information critically and competently, media literacy, analyze media, apply a fundamental understanding of the ethical, legal issues surrounding the access and use of media. Life and career skills that will be learned are flexibility and adaptability. It's valuable to be flexible, to understand, negotiate, and balance diverse views and beliefs to reach workable solutions, particularly in multicultural environments. Technology education classes address the information, media, and technology skills listed under media literacy in the Partnership for the 21st Century Learning's Framework resource. The points under the heading Apply Technology Effectively are to use technology as a tool to research, organize, evaluate, and communicate information, use digital technologies, computers, PDAs, media players, GPS, etc., communication networking tools, and social networks appropriately to access, manage, evaluate, and create information to function in a knowledge economy successfully. Apply a fundamental understanding of the ethical, legal issues surrounding the access and use of information technologies. The skills listed above support future employability for students as the world in which we live and work is increasingly advancing in technology, and it shows no sign of slowing down. Using various technological tools to communicate and evaluate is essential to success for students in the future workforce. Understanding the ethical and legal ramifications of using technology is critical to guard our students and prepare them for the future. An additional digital tool that you can use in most classes, specifically technology education classes, is the Thinker Builder. Part of learning about technology is in using its applications. Part of the criteria just discussed applying technology is in using it to research and communicate. The Thinker Builder helps students learn how to identify substantial inquiry questions and moves them closer to independent researching abilities. The Thinker Builder is an organizer to help direct students to produce strong research inquiries. Students are given a research topic, and after they gather information, they decide how best to share that information. The students then work on a project to present to the class. Copies of the organizer will be available for attendees to use. Computer stations will be accessible for attendees to practice creating solid inquiries. Sample topics will be displayed to choose from, or they may choose their own topic. Digital organizers will be available on the PC stations as well. We will have tablets, laptops, and PCs for attendees to use. By trying out some of the technology tools used in the classroom, attendees' interest will increase. Being able to try something out with a hands-on approach creates appreciation for the educational worthiness of using technology in the classroom. The $18 million Education Technology Bond is intended to upgrade the technology infrastructure of the school district and the local community center. The bond will allow upgrades to technology to improve learning for pre-K through 12th grade students, as well as for the CTE programs and adult learners in our community, blended adult learning programs. You have had some time to review and interact with some of the technological devices, tools, and resources with us today. And hopefully you can see its value for learning. Aside from your personal experiences today, let me tell you about some of the benefits of technology in the classroom based on scientific study. Firstly, a 5-county consortium in New York found that technology in the classroom encourages, facilitates, and supports student achievement at the elementary level. The most profound effects were found in the area of mathematics, where 6th grade math scores on the state's comprehensive assessment report were strongly related to increases in technological use. In other studies, technology was found to enhance self-esteem scores and positively impact students from low socioeconomic status. According to studies, technology increased group problem solving and students were more adept at learning to learn. Technology is here to stay, so it is in the best interest of our students to make sure that they know how to use it successfully. Here's my list of references for your review, and I appreciate you all for coming. Thank you and have a great day.